the importance of the purification of the heart and to remove it from even a minor disease is a responsibility for every single believer. It doesn't matter what group you follow or profess to follow, because we have a lot of, unfortunately, sectarian conflicts. It doesn't matter. This is a responsibility. And the reason I mention this is because there are certain individuals who think that this thing has to be done as part of a particular sectarian group. Otherwise, you are not. It's only a responsibility for the Sufis. And that's a misunderstanding. The only difference between decent Sufis and good Sufis, valid Sufis, genuine Sufis, and the rest of us maybe, right, if we don't profess to be Sufis, is that they just overtly do it. It's like a hadith scholar who loves his hadith studies and is constantly looking at hadith, so he's got a dominance of hadith study. Another person who's always on about fiqh and jurisprudence. Another person who's always speaking about tafsir. So they are overtly and explicitly just showing an interest in that. And that's what you call the people, Sufis, generally are people who are very overt about it. They've just got a dominance of that. But everybody, regardless of what group we come from, there needs to be a level of purification of the heart. Because at the end of the day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in a beautiful dua, or beautiful statement, Ibrahim alayhi salam makes his beautiful statement. He says, وَلَا تُخْزِنِي يَوْمَ يُبْعَثُونَ. Oh Allah, do not disgrace me. لَا تُخْزِنِي يَوْمَ يُبْعَثُونَ. The day when everybody will be resurrected. Do not disgrace me on that day. And that's our dua, that, oh Allah, do not disgrace us on that day. يَوْمَ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ. A day when no children will come to benefit us, and neither any wealth will come to benefit us. It doesn't matter what we had at our disposal in this world, none of that will be of benefit. And there's a great logic in that. Imagine if children were able to benefit their parents. It'd be a long chain all the way up to Adam alayhi salam. But in the hereafter, we're individuals. And the only person you'll actually be with eventually, as a lifelong eternal partner, is husband and wife, your spouse. So make sure you do good with your spouse in this world so you're happy in paradise together. If you're unhappy in this world together, then I feel sorry for those people in paradise. Because one person might not get there. Because they don't want to be with that. No, I don't want to be with that person. It's your wife. It's your husband. No, man. Sort yourselves out in this world. Sort yourselves out in this world. If you're living in separate rooms but still married, you need to sort yourself out. It's a disease of the heart. It's arrogance. It's not coming down to the other person's level. It's not giving up something. It's not about, one person is not compromising. Right? This is all the diseases of the heart. You can speak about the diseases of that all. We're talking about it on a very social, akhlaqi perspective. That's what I want to speak about. Going back to the verse in the Quran, Ibrahim alayhi salam says, the day when no wealth and no children, no progeny will be of benefit. And then he says, إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. Except the one who comes with a salim heart. Except the one who comes with a salim heart, a sound heart, that has been worked on, like focused work. How many of us has focused on our hearts? We focused, you get a pimple here or there, even the men are into this now. Right? You've got cosmetics, rows and rows of now male cosmetics. In fact, forget cosmetics, you've got male makeup. Because now it's the world of showing hypocrisy outside of showing yourself in a certain way. Right? So you've got male makeup nowadays. Okay, the women have it, but you've got the male doing this kind of stuff. Right? So, how many of us have actually focused on our heart? Many of us, if we start getting heart pains, and inshallah, may Allah protect us, will run to the doctor, cardiologist. Right? You've got eye problems, run to the optician. You've got ear problems, run to the ENE, whatever it's called. Right? The ear, nose and throat doctor, ENT. Right? So you've got different things. What happens? Have we even focused and thought about our hearts? Have we even thought about that? And the main thing is what Imam Ghazali and others say, which is quite scary, is that if you reach the age of 40 and your good hasn't dominated your evil, then it's a sad case. Because the more mature the older we get, it just becomes more solidified.